From the lives of our saints, Church celebrates the feast of Saint Kosmas of Aitolia. The following are some thoughts on his life and works. The beginnings of Kosmas was inauspicious enough. He hailed from a village called Megadendron, Aitolia, where he was born in 1714, the son of a simple weaver whose wife was extremely devout and whose undoubtedly influenced his son in his selection of a religious career. He was baptized Kostas and attended public schools, thereafter to be tutored by a family friend, Archdeacon Ananias. After spending some time as a teacher, Kostas decided to attend a school at the monastery of Vatopedi on a holy mountain of Athos, after which he entered the monastery of Philotheu, where he was taunted a monk and given the name Kosmas in rapid succession to become a deacon and then a priest. Kosmas had made up his mind to do missionary work, and he could think of no better place to do so in his homeland, particularly in the remote corners of the rugged peninsula where the lack of churches and flight for persecution had dimmed the light of Christianity. He was determined to revitalize the Christian spirit of every isolated village of Greece and to bring back to the fallen the old-age Hellenic pride which the Muslims had ground into the dust. He prevailed upon Patriarch Seraphim II to give him a carte blanche to travel wherever he may be needed for whatever period of time necessary for his mission. And as a preacher at large was given a patriarchal blessing to carry out his noble purpose without interference and with complete independence of action. In some of the more remote villages where no priest had been seen for years, Kosmas found adults who had not been baptized, a situation which he remedied and which gave him added impetus in the crusade. When word of his valiant missionary zeal reached his old monastery, one of his fellow monks saw fit to make public Kosmas' prophetic powers. Some of his prophecies the people of the time could not comprehend, for Kosmas is not only on record as having predicted that people would be able to converse with each other, or even though they were miles away by telephone, but he also foresaw in the 18th century that man would devise a means of flying and while in flight unleashing a powerful destructive force. Over a period of 25 years of undiminished zeal, Kosmas travelled not only throughout Greece and its beautiful islands, but he even journeyed through neighbouring Albania in prodigious feats in the name of the Lord, including the founding of over 400 schools, charitable institutions and small churches in rural areas where itinerant priests could conduct the sacred liturgies as often as possible. Wherever he preached, he had a habit of planting there a cross, and as a result of which his crosses dotted the countryside and served as reminders to passers-by that somebody cared what happened to them and that God had not forsaken them. Kosmas had trod on some Muslim toes, and in the area of Yanina, he was arrested in spurious charges of conspiracy, found guilty and hanged on the 24th of August 1779. On the 21st of April 1961, he was made a saint, although he had been revered as one since his death in ceremonies presided over by the late Patriarch Athenagoras, who had always admired the gallant Kosmas.